Hi, my name is Sigmund, and welcome to another session of our sustainability series. And in this video, we'll be discussing integrated reporting, but we'll look at the integrated reporting framework, which is appreciation of the framework that guides the preparation of integrated report. And this framework, that's the integrated reporting framework, has been developed and published by the Integrated or International Integrated Reporting Council for preparation or the development of the integrated report. It was issued and updated in 2001 prior to the formation of the Value Reporting Foundation. And as you're already aware, the International Integrated Reporting Council is now part of the International Sustainability Standard Board, helping the foundation to develop standards specifically on sustainability. So we don't have the Integrated Reporting Council anymore. Most of the activities has now been consolidated to the International Sustainability Standard Board via the formation of the Value Reporting Foundation, which is a collaboration between the Integrated Reporting Council and Sustainability Accounting Standard Board. I think in the previous videos, we dealt with those issues extensively. So note that the symbol IR is used as a designation for all integrated reports and reporting. And the framework contains both the guiding principles, which are used to prepare an integrated report, as well as the elements that should feature in an integrated report. So in this video, that will be our focus. We'll be looking at specifically the guiding principles for preparing an integrated report, as well as the content of an integrated report. And obviously, the Integrated Reporting Council, which is now part of the IFRS Foundation, is assisting them in developing their own framework in terms of the reporting requirement when it comes to preparing their what we call a sustainability report. And obviously, we're going to have that going forward. A lot of work is being done by the foundation, that is through the International Accounting Standard Board and the International Sustainability Standard Board, to develop various reporting requirements on sustainability. And the Integrated Reporting Council is playing a major role in this regard. And we can now look at the guiding principles as quick as possible. So for the guiding principles, the first one is the strategic focus and future orientation. So if an entity is preparing an integrated report, the report should provide insight into the organization strategy and how that relates to its ability to create value in both the short, medium, and the long term, and its use of an effect of capital, which we have earlier explained, the capitals of integrated thinking. Remember, we spoke about that. So if a company is to prepare an integrated report, a guiding principle is that the report should be able to provide insight into the company's strategy, how those strategies relate to its ability to create value in the short, medium, and long term. And then the next aspect of the guiding principle is what we call the connectivity of information. An integrated report should show a holistic picture of the combination or the interrelatedness and the dependencies between the factors that affect an organization's ability to create value over time. And also, one of the guiding principles is stakeholder relationship. The report should be able to provide insight into the nature and the quality of the organization's relationship with various stakeholders, including how and to what extent the organization understand or take into account and respond to their legitimate needs and interests. Another aspect of the principle is materiality. The integrated report should disclose information about what matters substantially affect the organization's ability to create value over the short, medium, and the long term. Another principle is the conciseness of the report. The report should be concise as much as possible. Another one is the reliability and the completeness of the report. An integrated report should include all material matters, both positive and negative, and should provide a balanced way and without material error. The final principle is consistency and comparability. The information in the report should be presented on a basis that is consistent over time and in a way that enables comparison with other organizations to the extent that it is material to the organization's own ability to create value over time. So these are the guiding principles in the integrated reporting framework, which will inform preparers if they are preparing an integrated report. So we can now look at the content of an integrated report. In preparing an integrated report, if you want to deliberate on the content, you should provide answers to the following questions. And the first is to answer the question whether the organization overview and as well as the external environment. So the question is, what does the organization do and what are the circumstances under which it operates? So a very good integrated report should provide an organizational overview and also be able to provide some information on the kind of external environment within which the entity operates. Then also governance. How does the organization's governance structure supports its ability in both the short, medium, and the long term? So the content of the report should provide some information about the company's governance structure, the business model, what kind of organizational business model is the entity using. That is very important for us to know the process the entity engages in creating value. We can obviously identify that from the business model. Then also risk and opportunities. What are the specific risks and opportunities that affect the entity's ability to create value in both the short, medium, and long term, and how the organization is dealing with those issues? I believe it's clear. So risk and opportunities are important content of an integrated report. The company must also provide information on its strategy and resource allocation. The question is, where does the organization want to go and how does it intend to get there? So they should provide us information in the integrated report specifically on their strategies and resource allocation. Then another content is on their performance. To what extent has the entity achieved its strategic objectives for the period and what its outcomes in terms of effect on their various capitals are, which we earlier spoke about when we were discussing the value creation process. Then another important content of the report is to provide an outlook. What is the challenges and uncertainties the organization is likely to overcome in pursuing its strategy, and what potential implications this may have on their business model as well as their performance. Then finally, the report should provide a basis for presentation. What does that mean? How does the organization determine what matters to include in the report and how such matters were quantified and evaluated? So these are the main issues normally captured or contained in an integrated report. They are very important. And once you are answering these questions, definitely you are providing good content in your integrated report. Don't forget also we've discussed the guiding principles. Don't forget also in our previous videos we spoke about the value creation process. Don't forget also that in our previous video we spoke about integrated thinking, which is the basis for which integrated reports are prepared. And as you are aware, the activities of the Integrated Reporting Council has now been all consolidated to the International Sustainability Standard Board, which is now the body mandated by the IFRS Foundation to develop standards in the area of sustainability. And the Integrated Reporting Council is providing the needed support in ensuring that we are able to develop standards or framework for preparing sustainability report and to a large extent prepare reports that provide a more holistic view of the entity's performance without not just concentrating on the financial aspect of performance or the manufactured aspect of the company's capital, but looking at the more holistic view where both financial and non-financial factors are carefully considered. So on that note, thank you for joining us in all our sustainability series. We've come very far, looked at so many issues on sustainability. We'll continue to provide the needed guidance on sustainability. It's a new area. A lot of information is needed out there for most of us to appreciate the issues of sustainability. And this is our part we are playing to ensure that knowledge is shared and shared among colleagues and professionals to develop our capacity for the way ahead in the area of sustainability. So thank you so much. My name is Sigmund. If you are interested in our training programs, you can immediately download our app and register. We have professional programs, CIMA qualification, ICAG qualification, the Chartered Taxation Practitioner qualification. All manner of training programs and professional programs are done at Aspire Executive Institute. So you can download our mobile application now on Play Store, Android, as well as iOS, as well as Microsoft stores. Thank you so much, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.